In this video, we're going to talk all about camera confidence and getting more confident on video. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and if you are tired of being nervous on camera, you want to get more confident, that's what we're going to talk about today in this video. My first tip is practice, practice, practice. One of the best ways to get better on camera is practice. It's like a muscle, just like anything. You can't expect to turn the camera on and all of a sudden be like this shining star. So it takes practice, and there's a few ways that you can practice. First and foremost, you want to be really intentional about when you're going to record and post content. One of the best things that you can do is get it on your schedule. In fact, I talked about this in my last video. We'll link this below, where I talked about social media advice. And one of the best things you can do is get on your calendar when you're actually going to record and when you're going to post. That's going to hold yourself accountable. If all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I have a new video that is supposed to come out every Monday or Wednesday, that's like the best accountability. As a bonus tip, feel free to post on your social media and say, hey, I have a new video coming out every Wednesday. It's the best accountability right there. But the other way that you can practice getting more confident on camera if you're not quite ready to publish publicly is to focus on doing a one-to-one video. So what I mean by one-to-one video is video that you're going to send one other person that's not public. The easiest way to do this is think of your life as content. As you're out and about, look for opportunities to send a one-to-one video. For example, let's say you are working with a client and you meet maybe a potential buyer for coffee. Awesome. So you have a great time, you go to Starbucks, you have a great conversation. Before you send them an email following up, take out your phone and shoot a quick video. It might be something like, hey Susie, I absolutely love chatting with you today. It was great meeting at Starbucks. I'm going to send you that information later today on email, but just wanted to reach out and say I'm so excited. I can't wait to work with you. Short, simple. That's a 30-second video that you can text them or send it through Facebook Messenger, but text them. 9 times out of 10, they're going to get that message and go, oh my gosh, that was so cool, right? So I want you to look at your life as content. As you're building your camera confidence in the next week or so, as you start to think about video content, start to look for opportunities. Maybe you even think about, gosh, are there 3 to 5 opportunities each week where I could send a one-to-one video? Another quick idea is birthdays. You know, on Facebook, when you see, hey, it's, 10 people's birthdays or 3 people's birthdays, you could be just like everybody else and write on their wall or page, happy birthday, HBD, or you could be the one person that does something a little bit different. So take out your phone, record a quick video like, hey Bob, I saw it was your birthday, have a great birthday, say hi to the family, happy birthday. You take that video, you go to Facebook Messenger, you upload that quick video, again 20-30 seconds. Again, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that was so kind. So look for opportunities to practice. Hey, it might even be with your family where you're sending them some videos. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you'll actually see your confidence improve when it comes to your camera angles and how you show up. So practice, it's super important. By the way, if this has been helpful so far, we have videos that come out like this each and every week, so shameless plug, hit the subscribe button and the bell button to be notified when we have new videos. All right, let's get back on with the tips. Tip number 2, look at the camera, not yourself. This is a big one, you guys. Look at the camera, not yourself. I don't know about you, but oftentimes when I am doing videos, if I forget this, what ends up happening, and this might just be a female thing, but I have a feeling this happens with just about anybody. We start to do this, right? Where we're like looking at ourselves, looking at our hair, looking at how things look. Look at the camera and not yourself. And if you're not sure where the camera is on your phone, the easiest thing to do is take your phone, turn the camera on, and not the photo camera, but the actual video camera, and then just put your finger up at the top, right, where the camera should be, and very quickly you'll find it, right? And before you even get on camera, it's a good opportunity for you to hold your phone out and get a sense of like, where is a good angle. And I'll give you a quick tip. One of the easiest and I think most flattering for most people is not going to be where you're looking down. So you don't want to look down, you don't want to get that double chin, you don't want to be too high where it looks kind of ridiculous. You want to have it eye level. So if I've got my phone, I'm going to put my hand out naturally, right, where I'm going to be eye level, and maybe even just a little bit up, and maybe even tilted down a little bit. So straight out, eye level, maybe a little bit up, a little bit down. If you're doing a video that's vertical, if you're holding your camera up and down, you don't want to be like falling out of the frame, right? We've all seen videos like that where it's like all you see is the person's head right here. So you want to kind of frame yourself, look at yourself before you hit record. And again, this goes back to tip number 2. The more you're practicing, the more you're doing this, you're going to quickly see, what's a better angle, what's your best side, so to speak. But look at the camera, not yourself. It makes a huge, huge difference. Tip number 3, talk about what you know. Okay, so you could practice, you could be sending one-to-one videos, you could be looking at the camera, not yourself, but when it comes to content, talk about what you know. A lot of times I'll get messages on Instagram or Facebook and people will talk about, hey, do I need to script my videos? I don't know what to talk about. What kind of teleprompter should I use? I often think that a lot of times we are overthinking content. Remember, when it comes to video, this is a quick video. At the most, maybe you're recording like a 4 or 5 minute video, but let's be honest, for a lot of us, especially if you're recording short form vertical video content, you're recording like a 30-second video or 60-second video. So this is not a in-depth 10-part series on real estate. This is like one quick tip, right? Or 3 quick tips, or one mistake that you see every first-time home buyer make, right? So when we think about content, we want to get to the point, right? Which is really important. And then we want to talk about what we know. So the way to think about this is, what are some things that people could ask you that you could just talk about at the drop of a hat? You wouldn't have to Google anything. You wouldn't have to do any research, right? So maybe it's about the people that you love to work with. Maybe you work a lot with first-time home buyers. Maybe you work a lot with investors, or you work with folks who are divorced or seniors or moving up or moving down, or maybe you're brand new to real estate, or maybe you just love the community. You want to think about things that you love about what you do. Who do you love to work with? And when you think about your video content, start with the low-hanging fruit, right? Stuff that is really easy for you to talk about without doing a whole lot of research. So I always recommend make a list of the questions that come up all the time, that sort of low-hanging fruit, those questions where you think to yourself, if I could ask this one more time, that's a great piece of content. That's a great video to create. And remember, less is more, right? So when we're creating video content, one of the best ways to build video confidence is to remember you don't have to share every single tip. Share one quick tip. And really the goal of videos is for someone to watch that and go, gosh, I like her style. I like his style. I like what they have to say. They seem to know what they have to say, right? It's not necessarily that one video that's going to convert to a client. A lot of times what ends up happening is people watch you over the course of time. They like your style. They like your vibe. And then that converts into getting on your email list or reaching out and becoming a client. So it takes a little bit of time to build that know, like, and trust factor. Look, at the end of the day, getting on camera is one of the best ways to build that know, like, and trust and relatability factor, especially if you're in real estate. Oftentimes I talk to agents and brokers who are thinking about how can they get better when it comes to their content, how can they get content, how can they get business from social media. One of the best ways is to show up when it comes to camera and getting on camera, building that camera confidence. Now, by the way, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, I need some ideas for getting on camera, I would invite you to download our free content grid. If you go to katielance.com/content grid, it's going to give you tons of content ideas, which is really going to help you build your confidence when it comes to getting on camera. All right, I would love to hear from you. What are your biggest struggles when it comes to getting on camera? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see you soon, and I'll see you on camera.